And girls from around the world, power pups and followers on YouTube. My name is Underdog Plays, and of course, this is my weekly wrestling show, The Undercard. We are here at episode 13. There's only one episode after this, and it's the finale of season 2. That's right, this is season 2 of The Undercard, episode 13, the home stretch. And home stretch is pretty much exactly as it says. This is gearing up for the finale. All these matches are very important. These are the final ranked matches, which means rankings only matter in this episode. They don't matter in the finale, because obviously it'll be the end of the season and we'll have a different roster. But, I've got some plans for the finale that I think will be really cool. Also, if you're a fan of Fire Pro Wrestling World, the game, there's a new DLC called the Craft Parts DLC, which allows you to use some developer tools to edit and create your own wrestler, but that already exists, so it's more creation tools. I believe there's a move creator, which is really neat, and I can't wait to see what people do with that, because I know there's definitely some wrestling moves that just obviously aren't in the game, just because they're new or crazy, or some combos would be really cool. I'd like to see some things. There's, like, the end of days is one, and, some moves like that I would really like to see in this game. The women's right, simple stuff, and some more complicated moves. There's a lot of, different hurricanranas that this game doesn't obviously have. There's, like, 2 in the game, so, stuff like that would be really cool to see people make. I'm looking forward to seeing what people can create, though, because I know there's very creative people. I'm not sure how in-depth the tools are, but it looks like pretty much a dev kit to just allow people to do whatever they want, which is great for this game because it's all about simulation anyway. It also allows you to use anybody online, which has been a little bit of an issue. Like if you download somebody else's creation, sometimes you can't use it online for whatever reason, and so they fixed that, which is great. The only problem with the DLC is that right now it's really expensive. It's way overpriced, in my opinion. For what's there and what's available, it's way overpriced. But we're not going to worry about all that stuff. We're only going to worry about the wrestling show that I have for you today. We have 7 matches as usual, and our first match is Wade Barrett versus Orange Cassidy. Let's get to it. Rankings matter here, but that's it. Orange Cassidy is actually only 2-4 somehow. Not sure how that's possible. And Wade Barrett is 2-2. So they didn't really wrestle that much in the season. I feel like it should be higher than that, and maybe I wasn't keeping track, but it doesn't matter. They're pretty even, and that's why they're going to wrestle each other. Opening up this show, which is brought to you by Burning Hammer Energy Drink. Don't forget to get your free energy. Thank you for the sponsor on this episode of The Undercard, episode 13, the home stretch. This is it, as Orange Cassidy opens up the match by striking Wade Barrett in the back of the head, which is something I would not suggest if you're Orange Cassidy. I wouldn't go for the brawling strategy against Wade Barrett. Of course, we've talked about how he used to be a bare-knuckle brawler, and look at that snap suplex right there, almost even a DDT, it looked like, as Wade Barrett now strikes with the forearms to the face of Orange Cassidy. Things are going to get brutal pretty quickly. Orange Cassidy, very unique here, gets knocked down, and Wade Barrett back to that bare knuckle style of brawling. This one looks to be a fight right now, and Orange Cassidy might be over his head as only a 1 count there, and there might have been a rope break too. Referee Mr. Judgment for the whole season has been pretty even, and he even took a couple bumps. So we're looking forward to that. Big elbow by Orange Cassidy goes low for the leg lock. Wade Barrett with the power uses a gut buster to slow Orange Cassidy down, which is something you want to do. Orange Cassidy has a lot of momentum and a lot of speed, a lot of agility, and you got to look out for that dangerous flipping pile driver. Ooh, neck breaker there. And off the ropes, Wade Barrett full speed with the elbow. Might have missed, though, as Orange Cassidy gets hit again with another neck breaker. And he obviously didn't have a big sip of that Burning Hammer energy drink. Go purchase it now. Big sponsor for the show. Sponsor me, baby! Just do a little refresh here. Hip toss off the ropes. Orange Cassidy, ooh, changed his mind there at the last second as Wade Barrett got to his feet. And another snap. And a snap to the leg there, too. Could be snapping his leg. Misses the rolling elbow DDT this time by Orange Cassidy as this match goes into the 6-minute period. And Orange Cassidy gets kicked directly between the eyes. Goes behind, sidewalk slam into a backbreaker, actually. And then starts pounding Wade Barrett in the skull. Into the corner we go. Wade Barrett taking a breather. Quick little breath. Gets caught. That 1 second delay cost him. And he's going to take the full damage now. Orange Cassidy in the corner. Headbutts his way out. Another headbutt. Cassidy not even using his hands. Look, Mom, no hands. And a Falcon Arrow slams Wade Barrett all the way to the outside. We do have a Japanese 20 count. But Wade Barrett gets back into the ring. Captured. And that's going to be a clutch pin for the win. No, only a 2 count as Wade Barrett powers out. Wade Barrett, the bigger man here, going up top, looking for something dangerous. Oh, no, gets knocked down. And Orange Cassidy's going to follow up with a big strike to the face and a gut buster as Wade Barrett just caught him in time. This is fast-paced action to open up the show. We've got a great set of matches here tonight, and the main event will determine the finale, like the main event of the finale of the whole season. So it's going to be pretty big as Andre the Giant will face Steven Richards. They are the 2 top-ranked wrestlers, and what a story there is to be told there. But Wade Barrett now with the powerbomb, and we need to focus on the match at hand. 1, 2, this one was almost over. Orange Cassidy kicking out at the last millisecond. As Wade Barrett continuing the damage to a groggy Orange Cassidy. Crossbody and the cover there. No. Caught him with the DDT. Taking a breather. Wade Barrett doesn't want to exert more strength than he has to. Falcon Arrow by Cassidy. Freshly squeezed, ladies and gentlemen. Catches him with that forearm again. Goes into the corner. What's Wade Barrett gonna do? Nothing but get slammed. As Orange Cassidy looked like that took more out of him than it did out of Barrett, and Barrett caught him with a big suplex. Slap, strike battle here. Which one of these men is gonna get the edge? And Cassidy hits him with a spin kick. Takes a little time to recover. Both of these competitors need that stamina. Hurricanrana flips him over. Drop kick to the back of the head. Nice combo there. Both men down, both men up again. Oh, even. Wow. Dead even here as we had a double down. Big spot and a big boot. Wade Barrett gearing up for that bull hammer. Watch out. Oh, Alabama slammer. Oh, and he hits him right in the face. That's gotta be it. No! I didn't see a kick out. What the hell happened there? That was questionable. Orange Cassidy still in this match somehow after getting elbowed directly in the mouth by that bullhammer elbow, and a powerbomb in the corner by Wade Barrett, who was working in a tag team for a couple of weeks, but now he gets a singles victory, and I'm not surprised. It was just too much damage too fast, and that's what Wade Barrett likes to do. He likes to beat you up and then just finish you off. So, one big win for Wade Barrett here at the end of the season. And I'm getting interrupted during my show, so that's cool. Orange Cassidy should be WCW champion. Well, that's not going to happen because he just lost. So, he ain't going to be any type of champion anytime soon. Next up, we have Zack Ryder versus Neville. And this is kind of interesting because Wade Barrett and Zack Ryder were a tag team, and Orange Cassidy and Neville were a tag team, so they're going to face off 1v1 right now. Zack Ryder, woo woo woo, Long Island Iced Z versus Pac, a.k.a. Neville. I'm trying to help my friend fix his PlayStation. He's having some issues, so he's texting me about it because he knows I know how to fix that shit. So this is going to be kind of interesting. Now we have a test of strength, and Neville goes low with the drop toe hold, elbow to the back. Neville likes to go fast, and he likes to do some dangerous things, but Zack Ryder's been, I would say, moderately successful this season of the Undercard, as he hits a fireman's carry there, and a backdrop catches him. Gotta watch out. Full speed ahead. Drop kick to the face by Neville. And it's just going to use those European uppercuts from a European. That makes it even more dangerous. It sounds like he might have an HDMI wire issue, because he's getting sound but not picture, so it's either his TV or his wire. Usually that's not a PlayStation issue if you can't see. 2 count off of a big splash, and wow, Zack Ryder almost just lost this match. Sorry, I'm trying to help my friend out with a fix here. I'm trying to do wrestling match commentary. Zack Ryder off of the ropes just gets kicked in the groin. And Neville with a super kick to the face. And look at this, just an onslaught of offense. Zack Ryder's got to watch out as he gets his legs swept. Whoa, Hurricanrana running full speed. And Zack Ryder might be outmatched as Neville is just doing a full display as he splashes onto him. But Neville wasn't aware that Zack Ryder's foot was on the ropes right there. And now this is the chance that Zack Ryder has to take. Kicks him directly in the chest, strikes him in the face. Zack Ryder, this is your only chance to make yourself a star. And he just gets knocked down by Neville, who's just that much better. This is a high quality challenger. This is a high caliber of performer. Neville deserves to be in a top spot, but the rankings just unfortunately aren't behind him as he gets forearms to the face, and he's going to put Zack Ryder in a dangerous place. Oh my God! Roll up! 1, 2! Zack Ryder almost stole a win there. Oh, elbow catches him right in the eye. Zack Ryder in the corner. Suplex City, baby! He's got to take his time, catch a little bit of breath, recover from the pain. Big clothesline, turns inside out. And Neville with a big sit-down power bomb to strike back, and this one is over quickly. That was just too much for Zack Ryder to handle. What a display of pure wrestling skill by Neville. As we gear up for the finale next week, don't forget, Undercard episode 14 will be the finale of season 2. And of course, the main event will be for the Undercard Championship. And it's going to be Earthquake versus either Steven Richards or Andre the Giant. We'll find out tonight. But right now, we've got the big boy, Bill Goldberg, the WCW icon, versus the man that actually purchased WCW, Shane McMahon. So I don't know if they like each other very much. But this one will be quite interesting. Big mix-up in styles, and Goldberg, we've talked about before, has been just not his usual self in this season. Very disappointing, to say the least. And he's got maybe one more jackhammer in him for Shane McMahon. How many cords does the PlayStation 3 have? I don't know. I don't have a PlayStation 3. Why are you asking? Well, why does this person have a PlayStation 3? Who's using PlayStation 3 in 2020? What's going on? Goldberg with a hip toss. Straight up power by the big man, and Shane McMahon is going to have to fight off Goldberg somehow, some way. We're going to see it happen right here as Goldberg just tosses him over, and Shane McMahon dancing to his own music here. Money, 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 money. Oh, God, kick. Ducks under a clothesline, but Goldberg catches him with a spinning neck breaker. Goldberg dragging him out to the center where it can inflict damage, but Shane McMahon ain't going to give up easy. He's going to fight till somebody gets hurt. Shane McMahon doesn't care about his own well-being, and sure damn well doesn't care about Goldberg as he just raked him in the eye, and Goldberg tosses him over his head. Goldberg, McMahon, strike battle. Oh, the quick fists of the son of Vince, just not quick enough. Off the ropes. Oh, he was looking for a spear, but Shane had that scouted. Gets kicked directly in the mouth like Bret Hart and turns him inside out there. Goldberg going for a big slap. This is about pride. This is about honor more than maybe so the rankings. Will one of these men be in the finale next week? I guess we'll find out. Oh, I do have some matches planned, but the rest of the matches will be based on the rankings.
5 minutes gone. 1, 2, 3.
3 count on the outside as Shane McMahon just got tossed to the floor here, and I think I solved my friend's problem. Big shuffle and an 11 count. Japanese 20 count is what we're looking for. Goldberg escapes back into the ring and short arm clothesline knocks Shane almost unconscious there. And look at this fall away slam, the power of the legendary Goldberg, former Universal Champion. I can't believe I have to say that now, right? That's so dumb. Hip toss by Shane. Little stagger there. Oh, well, yeah, he might be hurt. Watch out. Oh, but he somehow manages to power over Goldberg for a second. Goldberg's not the same as he used to be. Getting old with time. Time changes everyone. Look at this. Punch straight to the face. Oh, and a combo. Shane McMahon shuffling and dancing all across the world. 1, 2. Goldberg powers out. Look how fast Shane's fists and arms are. Does Goldberg even know what's hitting him? Hanging him upside down. Tree of woe. Kick to the gut. And that looks pretty good for Shane. Oh, but here comes the shoulders. A couple of mini spears by Goldberg, and he's just going to spin him around. Burning hammer energy. I wonder if these two competitors drank any of it. Thank you for the sponsorship for the episode. We appreciate it. They know how big the undercard has become. Season 2. Week in and week out, we have some of the greatest matches in wrestling. And Goldberg's trying to make Shane tap out now. Different strategy coming into play. Each second of this match, I think it might start favoring Shane McMahon. Goldberg obviously not known for having long matches. Oh! And he tackled him! He tackled the former Georgia football player. And Goldberg with a running clothesline. Not much speed or power behind that one, but just enough to knock down Shane McMahon. Into the corner we go. I really don't know what's about to happen. Reverse DDT from the corner to corner. And again, tornado style. Goldberg got hit by 2 of those in a row. Goldberg with an elbow. Just has to knock Shane down and gets caught by a snap suplex. Both men down, both men up. Goldberg getting groggy, getting worn out, getting tired in his old age. Oh my goodness, what is gonna happen here? Oh, big punch to the face. Goldberg's in trouble! Shane McMahon with the takedown. Off the ropes, running elbow. He likes to copy a lot of his favorite superstars. I wonder how he feels about Goldberg now that they're in the ring together. Huge clothesline. Hook in the neck. Look at the military press power slam. 1, 2. Will that be enough? And no. Shane McMahon with the endurance gets caught right by the face as Goldberg with a little bit of a desperation choke slam there. Each second ticking away. Shane McMahon looking better. Goldberg just a shell of his former self. Hasn't once hit the spear in this match. No jackhammers to be seen here. Cover. Think he grabbed the rope. Short arm clothesline. Goldberg taunting for the fans who love to see him fly because he never does it. Big elbow drop by Goldberg, and now he's going to break the leg of Shane McMahon unless he refuses to tap. Goldberg does have a couple submission victories this season, which is kind of awkward, but he likes to use some of those MMA skills in matches like this where his competitor just proves to be too much for him. Goldberg getting old. Oldberg is what people call him on Twitter. They say he should just retire. They say he should just give up. But Goldberg's putting on a show here, and you got to give him credit for that. Rolling knee bar. It's going to snap him in half. Shane McMahon escaping that one. Not sure how. We almost have a 20-minute match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a show stealer. And holy shit, what is Shane McMahon trying to do? Frankensteiner! Inverted Hurricanrana from the top. Holy crap! Takes down Goldberg again. Reversal. Goldberg can't even stand up. Catches him with a suplex in the corner. 20 minutes gone. I believe this might actually be Goldberg's longest match in his career at this point. He just doesn't know how to deal with Shane. He tried to go for the spear once, and Shane had it scouted, and I think it ruined Goldberg's confidence. It just messed with his head, and now he's trying to just straight up wrestle him, and it's not working. Not working for Goldberg, as he looks to be kind of injured and groggy, and Shane McMahon has to take advantage. Running clothesline again, and he's got him in an arm triangle. Will Goldberg tap out for the first time in his career? Oh no. Big escape there. Season 2. Both of these superstars trying to make some sense of what's happening. Trying to make it into the finale. Will it be Shane? Will it be Goldberg? Only one can stand when the dust is settled, and it might be Goldberg as he suplexes him. They're both so injured. They're both so hurt, showing the wear and tear of the wrestling match that they've gone through, and this is becoming a war. Off the ropes, Goldberg, awkward collision, wasn't able to get a spear out of it. Botch! Chokeslam. Didn't go for a cover. I think that's going to be a mistake by Goldberg there, as he gets caught by a snap suplex. Shane McMahon looking very good now. Might need to take another breather. 25 minutes. Gonna start working on the arm. Luthez press cover. Will Goldberg lose? No! Goldberg almost just lost. Cover again. 1, 2, and no! Wow, dude. I don't know what you're taunting for, Goldberg. You haven't done anything. Hit your moves, boy! Ankle lock! Shades of King Kurt Angle! Kurt Angle, of course, a former king of the ring. And Goldberg, ooh, reversal, Irish whip, and now face to the turnbuckle. This is Shane McMahon's playground in the corner. Hits another one of those reverse tornado DDTs. Goldberg landing on the back of his head. And now with a chokeslam picks back up Shane, but gets caught by an elbow. 30 minutes. We could have an expiration. Gets caught by a DDT. What if we have a draw? What if we have a draw? What the hell's going to happen here? 30-minute is the time limit for these matches. Elbow! These guys just put on a show! I can't believe we're in this situation right now. Last seconds of the match. Rolling knee bar. He's going to make him tap in the last seconds! Shane! Give up! No! Oh my goodness. Striking Goldberg right in the face, trying to knock his lights out. As this one, ladies and gentlemen, goes to a draw. No winner. Neither one will go to the finale. How unfortunate, but sometimes that's how it goes. And we've had a long season here, and I gotta say, we haven't had too many draws. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. I know it's disappointing to some fans, and people really don't like that, but those are the rules. We have 30-minute time limits for matches that are not championships. Just to keep the show moving. I really don't want... Season 1, we had some, like, hour-long matches, like IRL, real-time hour-long. And it was just exhausting, and I didn't want that to happen this season. So that's why that rule's in place. Kelly, and Layla, Team Expose, will wrestle one more time against Io Shirai and Shayna Baszler. Interesting women's tag match here to continue the show. Episode 13, home stretch, almost halfway through. Oh, spin kick by Io Shirai to start off the match. Kelly and Layla, unfortunately, just haven't got a lot of wins here in this season as a tag team. Io Shirai, usually known for her singles action, but at one point did tag with Kairi Sane in NXT. So she knows what she's doing here in this sort of match in a tag team. But Shayna Baszler, I don't know if Shayna Baszler actually gets along with anyone. I know she is a member of the Four Horsewomen, but she's got that bad bitch attitude where she just doesn't like people. She just wants to hurt you and be a champion. And one day that might happen. Maybe looking forward to the finale, which I have some interesting plans for the finale, and I hope the fans enjoy it, because I got some good match ideas. As Shayna Baszler just using those grappling skills to dominate Layla. Team Expose working together, trying to find one big last victory before the end. And Shayna Baszler just rubbing the elbow into the face of Layla. She doesn't care how pretty you are. She doesn't care if you call yourself Expose. She just thinks you're a bunch of silly strippers. And look at the guillotine headlock there by Shayna Baszler. Oh! Just slapped her off as Kelly was looking for a hurricanrana or something. Hip toss. Kelly with a little bit of pink in her hair to spice it up. She's married to a hockey player, by the way. Oh, stepping on the back of Kelly's head. That's not how you treat a woman. But Shayna Baszler, like I've said before, she doesn't care who you are. She's going to beat you up. She's that dangerous. She's the most dominant female on the roster right now. She's like 6-1, I believe, still, or 6-2, something like that. I'd have to double check on the rankings, but she's number one in the females. And Io Shirai has been the show stealer of the season. Io Shirai's had so many great matches here. Big elbow directly to the face of Layla. Into the corner of Team Expose. Trying to get extreme, but the former cage fighter is going to show you who's boss. Driving the knees directly into the face of Layla. Catches her with the DDT out of desperation. Trying to create a little bit of team synchronicity. And Kelly with a Boston Crab. Not really known for her wrestling skills. But, you know, anything's possible between those ropes. We've seen it all. So you just never know what to expect. Oh! What the hell was that? Catches her again. Driving the knees into the face of the beautiful Kelly. Who looks like a Barbie doll, and her name is Barbie. Elbow. Team Expose working together to distract Shayna for a second, but it didn't really work. Spear! And Goldberg didn't do it, but Shayna Baszler did. What the heck was that? Wow, takes down both members by herself. She might not even need the help of Io Shirai in this match. Look at this. This is ridiculous, Kelly. Oh! The numbers don't matter when you're that skilled. Io Shirai now legal. The Sky Pirate is here to save the day. Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai suplexing Layla out of the ring. And Io Shirai just taunting now, feeling herself, gaining that important confidence that you need as a competitor in the undercard. This is just an example of great female wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're looking for. This is what we like to see. Double drop kick. Those big tag team moves from a tag team that's never worked together before. That's what I like to see. They had the same idea in mind, and the plan came to fruition as a roll-up by Layla, and that's what I mean when anything can happen. If Layla can just get a 3 count off of that somehow. Shayna Baszler going for another spear but misses. Gets caught by a suplex, and now Kelly up high with a fist drop and an elbow. And look at the aerial assault by Team Expose, and Shayna Baszler just shrugs it off like waving off a swarm of flies or something. And look at the dangerous strikes by Shayna Baszler. The MMA fighter, the former cage fighter, former NXT champion, and looking to be a champion here somehow, some way, as Kelly runs full speed ahead with a clothesline, but gets caught by a headlock, and Layla there to break up the submission. Io Shirai is just gonna watch this happen, and no, okay, so she changed her mind. She was leaving Shayna to fend off herself, and then now she gets caught by a suplex as Kelly breaks up a submission there too, and gets caught by the ankle, that long stripper heel. Layla with an elbow. Not sure if she got it, and a high kick to the face of Kelly. Shayna Baszler looking to destroy this team on her own, but Io Shirai's got some plans as well. Facebuster. 1, 2. Layla's there to break up the count at the last second and hits an elbow. 2 count. Another elbow, but she misses. Shayna Baszler back to her feet and striking dangerously. Submission there, had to break it up because of the ropes. Kelly with those long legs. Suplex to Layla. I think Kelly's the legal woman. It's hard to keep track when the tag team action is so fast like this. Io Shirai now. Gonna just let Shayna do the damage as she circles her prey like a predator in the wild. Layla now tagged in. Oh, double power bomb to Io. Japanese superstar getting pummeled right now. Layla kick. The signature hits. Will that be enough? 1, 2. And Shayna Baszler, interestingly enough, was letting that happen. A little bit of discourse between these ladies as they have wrestled each other before. And Shayna Baszler got the win there between the two. Running clothesline from Layla. Io Shirai gonna decide to tag in Shayna. Buzzsaw! Shades of Tajiri. Armlock and Layla taps. This one is over. Kelly couldn't get there in time. Too much damage had been done already, and Shayna looked dominant as always. Wow. Wow. All right. Whew. Match number 5. It feels like this episode it's gearing up towards something. I don't know what it is, but it's gearing up to something. I always forget how much, effort this takes to do. This show wears me out. I'm screaming all day. HBK versus Low Key. And I think this could be for a finale match. One of these wrestlers could go into the finale if they could just win. They're pretty evenly matched as well. As far as the rankings go, HBK was the first roster pick after Andre, obviously, because Andre was the champion of Season 1, and the champion of Season 2 will also go into Season 3, so that's an automatic first pick. But then we have a random draft after that, so Shawn Michaels was technically our number 1 pick. And then we randomly picked Low Key as well somewhere, and Low Key's been pretty good this season. I think a lot of wrestlers just don't like dealing with his fast kicks and his submission holds. He's very dangerous, and he had a great match with Neville this season as well. Low Key's had a lot of good matches and a lot of big victories. And now he has to deal with the experience of the Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels. Snapmare. Keeping it simple, dropping the elbow right onto his neck. Low Key with a reversal. Starting off, trying to feel each other out, trying to get a idea of like what each one is capable of doing to the other. I mean, we know what's in Shawn Michaels' arsenal, but Low Key could pull out something new here just to surprise Shawn. Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid, dealing with something different. But that long career experience is really going to help him here. He's seen it all, and I don't know if there's really anything Low Key can do to surprise HBK. Elbow to the eye, and a suplex right onto our Burning Hammer sponsorship logo. Drop kick by Low Key. Got him in a Dragon Sleeper. Shawn Michaels ain't going to give up early. He's going to have to do more than that.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone. Looking for the kicks. Tombstone! Shawn Michaels just got dropped on his head again. He thought he was done with that after he fought Undertaker twice in a row at WrestleMania. Suplex to the outside, and Low Key's back in the match. Face first goes HBK into the turnbuckle, and the cartwheel elbow knocks him down, and Low Key goes right back to the submission game plan. This is what he does. He knocks you down, and then he tries to choke you out. But HBK has some mat skills. Looking for something there, and just barely catches Low Key with a suplex. Cover 1, 2. Just trying to keep him down for a couple seconds. I don't think that was an attempt to win. I think Shawn Michaels just needed a 2-second break. And he might break his arm. Low Key is 4-2 this season. And I believe HBK is also 4-2. So this is why they're facing each other, because those rankings, every win mattered this season. And it all led up to this match, apparently. 2.9. Almost a win there for Low Key. That would be possibly the biggest victory of this man's career. If you beat HBK, that's something to say. That's a big notch on your belt. One of the greatest of all time. Arguably the best wrestler ever. 2.9. HBK's had a great season, but just didn't capitalize in his championship opportunity, and only a 2 count there. Low Key gets out of the low cradle. Misses a dropkick. Back to the submission. Shawn Michaels can't keep getting caught by this. It's just not gonna do good. Ooh, a Hurricanrana with a pin, but escapes immediately. Not even a 1 count there. Elbow to the back. Shawn Michaels going up high. The famous fist drop to the ass. Everybody loves to see it. And, ooh, working on his butt. You usually see wrestlers work on a leg or an arm, but Shawn Michaels has some different plans here this evening. Or I should say this afternoon, but it's wrestling. Okay? This is pure skill and talent. No, no, no. Super kick! And a spin kick to return the favor. Shawn Michaels with that famous sweet chin music just wasn't enough to keep Low-Ki down. And we saw one. Will we see another 450 splash to the back? That famously injured back, and the stomp to follow it up. Shawn Michaels, of course, broke his back in the 90s and took him a long time to recover and become champion once again. 1, 2, and a kick out. Everything is canon here. Everything that's happened in real life happened here too. It all matters. It all means something. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count there from the crossbody. Woo! With a Ric Flair chop. Shawn Michaels best friends with Ric Flair. Ric Flair taught him a lot. A lot of how to be a man, how to be a champion, and how to wrestle. But Low-Ki doesn't really care who you are. He wants to prove that he is in the undercard for a reason, because he is great as well. And look at the tippy toes there as he gets the biggest win of his career right here, and he might be going to the finale. You'll have to tune in next week to see some Low-Ki. I can't believe he won. Wow. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Next up, we have a very interesting 6-man tag team match. The last time we had a 6-man tag team match was the debut episode in the main event, and that was a pretty crazy match as well. So we're hoping for some crazy 6-man tag team action before our main event, which, just as a reminder, is Andre the Giant versus Steven Richards for the #1 contendership. Episode 13, the home stretch. I'm losing my breath. I'm gasping for air. That must mean it's been a great show with some great matches. We've got ELias versus Team Daniel Bryan. And it looks like Jon Moxley and Funaki on one side and Hangman Page and Velveteen Dream on the other. As these guys have just... they've all had different stories and all been kind of disappointed in this season. These are all the wrestlers that I expected big things out of in our roster, and none of them did too well. And I was kind of shocked. That's why I put them all in this match here. You know, Jon Moxley, kind of the face of AEW at the time of this stream. So that's why I really expected him to be a big superstar, and just he hasn't gotten too many wins this season, and I don't know what's going on. Funaki has been almost beaten every match, and Velveteen Dream is literally like 1-6. He's like the lowest ranked wrestler I have, as he gets tagged in here, and now he has to deal with Funaki. If ELias is ever going to let him have his chance. Here we go. Velveteen Dream and Funaki. I believe they've tagged with each other before as a team for a little bit. And now Jon Moxley is legal. The unstable Jon Moxley. Also, we have Hangman Page, who got critically injured. I believe it was episode 3 or 4, somewhere in there. And we have Daniel Bryan, who's, you know, I think Daniel Bryan's one of the best superstars of the modern age. And for some reason, he just didn't dominate as much as I wanted him to. I have my favorites, okay? I like Jon Moxley. I'm a fan of ELias. I'm a fan of Funaki. As weird as that sounds to say out loud, it's true. And I'm a fan of Daniel Bryan. And I think Velveteen Dream has a lot of potential and a lot of charisma. And now Hangman Page, who is critically injured. He like broke his neck. Alicia Fox literally snapped his neck off with an axe kick. And he was out for like 3 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks. He was just gone. And that really kind of ruined his chances. Injuries, if you get injured in the undercard, it really pretty much ruins your chances of ever becoming a champion. If you're not here to wrestle, you're not here to get your rankings up. And based on the new ranking system, that's just how the ball rolls. That's just how it all worked out. And it's very unfortunate to say he was the first one ever injured, because I think he's got a great career ahead of him. I'm not really a huge fan, but I do see potential there, as he's got to deal with Daniel Bryan on the outside. This 6-man tag match, Velveteen Dream just kind of watching this all happen from the center. And he's got a piece of wood. That's some hard wood. That's some cowboy shit out there. ELias is going to grab a chair. Oh, double drop kick by ELias in the Hangman. Daniel Bryan's got to get out of that corner. The numbers are going to come into play as he gets poked with the wood right in the face of Daniel Bryan. And now Velveteen Dream is fighting with the other team there. Funaki and Moxley trying to get involved. And a tag to the SmackDown #1 announcer, Funaki. Double move. Look at this. Doomsday device modified with a flying knee of Daniel Bryan. Slap battle, and somehow Funaki got the win on that. Funaki a little bit dizzy there. Low dropkick attempt by Velveteen Dream, missed by a mile. The Dream Team right here, ladies and gentlemen, looking good. Ooh, chicken wing. Corner to corner. Oh, and he misses. Jon Moxley can capitalize here. Funaki lets him have the chance. Everybody's like trying to get their spot in. 1, 2. There's some competition between each wrestler here, I think. Trying to show each other up. 1. A lot of big egos. I know ELias thinks he's the greatest thing to walk God's green earth. Low blow. Ding dong, nobody home. Bending the arm of Velveteen as his friends come to help. Hangman and ELias. A cowboy and a musician working together. And a jackknife pin there by Moxley, but no, only a 2 count as Hangman Page hits him right in the chest with the boots. Stunner. Moxley getting caught by a magic breaker or magic killer. A double team move there. And a tag to Funaki, gets kicked down. Hangman Page and Funaki gonna go at it now. Face to face, Funaki with the karate. Splash to the back. Hangman back to his feet. Big drop kick. It's a little flare. A little Daniel Bryan drop kick almost. As Daniel Bryan's looking on from the ropes. Watching these two go at it. Thinking, when's it my turn to get tagged in? Which one of these teams is going to get a big victory? I really don't know. These are like the bottom ranked wrestlers on my roster. And look at the talent. If you think about that, it's still kind of mind-blowing. It's like all of these wrestlers have so much talent, so much high expectations. That must truly mean that the undercard is both unpredictable and real competition. Like, the competition's so stiff. If you think Jon Moxley and Daniel Bryan are somewhere at the bottom, that's just crazy. Elbow to the face. Daniel Bryan and ELias twisting neck breaker there by the musician. Wanna be a rock star, you gotta rock hard. And you gotta play hard too. Daniel Bryan with the yes. And ELias with the no. Oh, went for a headbutt. ELias backed off though. Hangman moves out of the way of the headbutt. Tag to Moxley. Moxley from AEW. And Hangman Page from AEW. They might know each other pretty well here, and it looks like they do. Elbow collides, but the damage... Ooh, the damage might have been enough. Maybe. Maybe. You just don't know with Moxley. He's a tough guy. Uh-oh. Rolling elbow. Discus clothesline from Moxley. Returns with a big signature, and he's going to rain down with the fist. Everybody in the match now. 6-man tag match turning into a war. A war of the bottom-ranked wrestlers. The whole roster is imploding right now, and this is becoming uncivilized. Moxley with a punch to the back of the head. Or, ELias punching Moxley in the back of the head there. Referee got to watch for the 3 count. 2, 3. Oh, no. Moxley at the last second. And they're all going to brawl now. Referee's got to get control of this. Ding dong, nobody home. Not sure if the referee saw that low blow. Daniel Bryan and Moxley working together. You love to see it. Oh, misses the high knee strike, though. ELias might have been saved. 1, 2, or he might have just lost. This is pure chaos. I really don't know what's going to happen here. Double arm suplex by Daniel Bryan. Moxley's got to get back to his corner. There's a piece of wood in the ring. Velveteen Dream now. This would be huge if Velveteen Dream, who's literally ranked last, could get a victory here in episode 13 homestretch. That would be incredible. Oh, Famouser. He could do it right now. Do it, kid, do it. Running clothesline. Signature move by Velveteen Dream. The fans love to see it. Oh, no, he got caught by the high knee. 1, 2, Daniel Bryan got interrupted. Oh, my God, paradigm shift. I think Funaki hit a move there, too. 1. Breakup. Everybody keeps interrupting the 3 counts. How will we find a winner between these teams? Elbow to the back. ELias goes up high. Hits another elbow. Cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. They got there just in time. Wow, dude. Team ELias with a big victory here. ELias did pin Daniel Bryan. And that could lead into the finale, ladies and gentlemen. All these matches they could do some things. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Andre the Giant versus Steven Richards in the main event for the number 1 contendership. Here's the deal. Andre the Giant, was the most dominant wrestler in Season 1. He became champion and then was brought here to Season 2 and was our first ever champion of Season 2. Was the most dominant wrestler until he got beat by Earthquake. So we could see Andre the Giant versus Earthquake in the finale. That would be quite the story, I think. But Steven Richards, somehow, someway, has been the number 1 ranked wrestler this whole time. Like, he's had his chance before. He actually had a title match with Earthquake, who's our current champion, and unfortunately couldn't get the job done. So we could see a rematch. Either way, the main event, the final match of Season 2, will be a rematch for the title. It'll either be Andre the Giant, who's the winner of Season 1, or it'll be Steven Richards versus Earthquake. One of these two guys. And I really don't know which way it's going to go, because Andre's only lost once to Earthquake, and it was via knockout. He's never been pinned. He's never been submitted in the history of the Undercard. He's only been knocked out. It's the only way he's lost. And it took a big man like Earthquake to do it. Steven Richards, he's not a big man, but he's got a big heart. Sometimes that's all you need.
One.
Oh my gosh. No, not the nipple squeeze, Andre. Not the nipple squeeze. I'm so afraid that somehow Andre is going to be champion again. What if he wins Season 2? Could he be the first person to win 2 seasons in a row? It could happen. Steven Richards, you're going to have to do something desperate, as he just shoves off the foot of the 500-pound giant. Steven Richards has the best Instagram of any wrestler. Likes to rescue cats, has a heart of gold, and loves the fans. But, Andre doesn't care about anything but winning. He has no heart. He's a cruel man, and he likes to squeeze your guts out. This is just gross. Oh, neck breaker there by Steven Richards. This is what Steven has to do. Has to find a way to knock down the big man. Has to find a way to just keep him down for a 3 count, or just tap him out, or somehow knock him out. I don't know. You got to find a way. A count out, maybe. Throw him out of the ring for 10 seconds, Steven. Or 20 seconds, because it's Japanese rules.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes out of this match, and not much has happened. He can't lift the giant. Oh, God, Andre, too large to be picked up, and he's just gonna step on his chest, and oh my God, he almost beat Steven Richards by just stepping on him. This is a disaster. Elbow 1, 2. Oh, what the hell, Steven Richards? Why are you almost losing already? What has happened? How has this gone so wrong? Andre the Giant is too dominant. He's too unstoppable. Clothesline turning inside out. Steven Richards, another cover. Oh my God, Steven, please don't just get squashed, dude. Bear hug. This might be a squash. This actually might be a squash. Steven Richards, don't let us down. Steven Richards, you're the last hope for the undercard. Everybody's rooting for you. I hate picking sides, but goddamn, dude, do you understand what's at risk? Power slam, not even a 1 count. Andre the Giant drops down. I don't know what happened there, but Steven Richards has to capitalize on that mistake. Looked like a botch. Doesn't matter, we're moving forward. Andre the Giant with the power. Oh my god. Backbreaker, and then he just slams him again. Number 1 contendership. One of these men will be facing Earthquake in the main event of the finale of Season 2. This is for all the marbles. Misses the high kick. Headbutt. That could have just knocked him out. His brain rattled inside of his skull. Steven Richards bending the back of Andre, trying to get something going here. Oh, but the Giant is slowly making his way to the victory. 1, 2, and no! Fucking god damn it, dude. That was sad. That was hard to watch. I don't know what happened to Steven Richards. He had all this hype behind him, and he got beat like it was nothing. That was a squash match. Destiny has come into play as Andre the Giant will face Earthquake once again. The Monsters Clash match is gonna happen. Andre could get his revenge, and Andre could be the winner of Season 2. No! How is he so good? Fuck. Well, if you enjoyed that show, I gotta tell you to tune in next Wednesday. Next week, episode 14, Andre's Revenge. It's gonna be a great finale. I've got some matches planned. Tag Team Championship will be on the line. Undercard Championship will be on the line. There's also going to be some feuds settled. So you're not going to want to miss it. If you've been watching the whole season, it's a good payoff. And I just hope the show goes as good as it did this week. There was some good matches there. I'm exhausted. I'm running out of breath here. Woo!